Canon of Taxation. Canon is general law, rule, principle, or criterion. It can be taken as general rule or principle. While devising a tax system, canons of taxation act as guidelines. They can make a tax system effective. Adam Smith was the first economist who gave canons of taxation. His four canons of taxation have become classical in any literature on taxation and public finance. And Western expert Pastable have added a few more canons of taxation to the four canons of Adam Smith. First, we have to discuss about Adam Smith canons of taxation. Adam Smith has propounded four canons of taxation as general principles or rules of taxation. The first one is Canon of Equality. The first canon of Adam Smith is the Canon of Equality. This is also the starting point for ability to pay principle in taxation. Adam Smith's first canon is based on justice and equitable sharing of the cost of running the state. The word oath emphasizes the citizens' duty to pay taxes. Support of the government signifies the political object of taxation. The protection of the state indicates the services rendered by the state to its people. Ability to pay indicates equitable sharing of the tax burden. The next one is Canon of Certainty. The second canon of Adam Smith is the Canon of Certainty. Usually, this canon is ensured through the publicity of the annual budget of the government. The discussions in Parliament or Assembly on every detail of taxation. Everyone comes to know certainly about the new taxes imposed, the rate of tax, etc. The state also should know about the amount of tax revenue and the timing of such revenue. The certainty principle is beneficial and advantageous both to the taxpayer and to the government. All modern economists agrees with this canon and the principle is universally appreciated. The third canon of Adam Smith is Canon of Convenience. The third canon of Adam Smith is that of convenience. The object of this canon is to reduce inconvenience of paying tax. This canon is widely practiced in every country due to its practical utility. For example, import duty is collected at the time of handing over the goods to the importer. Income tax is usually deducted from salaries of employees. Land revenue in rural areas is collected after the harvesting of crops. Sales tax and excise duty are paid by the consumers whenever they buy goods to consume in small quantities. The fourth canon of taxation is economy, canon of economy. This canon signifies that the administrative cost of tax collection should be minimized. It means that the difference between the money which comes out of the pockets of the people and that which is deposited in the public treasury should be as small as possible. Then fifth canon of taxation is canon of productivity. The canon of productivity was proposed by Pastable, who said in the first place taxation should have productivity. Productivity of a tax may be observed in two ways. In the first place, A tax should yield a satisfactory amount for the requirements of a government. Secondly, the tax should not obstruct or discourage production and productivity efficiency of the economy. The sixth canon of taxation is canon of elasticity. The structure of taxation should be elastic in character and capable of expansion and construction in time of change. The state should be able to increase its revenue by way taxation when the situation demands. During periods of war, national calamities like flood, earthquake, and famine, the state need more funds immediately. Government can raise funds quickly only when the tax system is flexible and elastic. There should be scope of contraction of taxes also when the citizens and over burdened with tax. For example, taxes on property and commodities are not so elastic as income tax. The seventh canon of taxation is canon of diversity. The tax burden should be widely distributed on the entire economy without causing much harm to anyone. Modern economists emphasize upon a multiple taxation policy with a diverse character. The eighth canon of taxation is canon of simplicity. This canon means that taxes and tax system should be such that they are easily understood by the taxpayer. The nature, aim, time of payment, method and basis of estimation of each tax should be followed by the each taxpayer. The taxation rules and regulation should be simple, intelligible and easily understandable. The process of tax administration should be simple. The next canon of taxation is canon of expediency. Expediency means convenience. A tax may be desirable and it may have most of the characteristics of good tax, but the government may not find it expedient or convenient to impose it. Maybe political reasons or vote bank politics. For example, tax on agricultural income in India, while considering the possibility of imposing a tax, it should be examined from different angles, including the reaction of taxpayers. Imposition of every tax is required to be justified from the point of view of social, political, and economic ground realities. The last canon of taxation is canon of coordination. In democratic countries, taxes are imposed by central, state, and local governments. It is very much desirable that there must be coordination between different taxes imposed by the tax authorities. The coordination is needed in the interest of taxpayer and the government. Otherwise, overlapping of taxes, double taxation, etc., can lead to hardship to taxpayers and encourage them to avoid or evade taxes. Thank you. These are the canon of taxation.